What is up guys, it's Alex from Paperform, and in today's Tuesday tutorial, we're going to take a look at how we can easily implement a Google Sheets integration. So when our form is submitted, that form data and submission results automatically populate a Google Sheets. It's easy to implement, so let's jump into our editor dashboard and take a look at how to set this up. Awesome. Now we're in the editor dashboard. We're going to look at the process to implement that Google Sheets and form integration. As we can see, I've set up a simple sign-up form with first name, last name, email, and address as the question fields I've included. Now I'm going to jump into a blank Google Sheet. I'm going to name this Membership Sign-up. The first thing we need to do after this is to create columns. These will be the columns that are populated by the submitter's response to those question fields. Jumping back into the form, we'll take a look at those columns I need to create, but I also want to give some extra information. I'm going to input submission date, submission ID, and then follow those fields with first name, last name, email, and address. Let's make these bold, as they are the title of my columns. Once we've done this, I'm going to jump back into the form editor and hit After Submission, Integrations, and Webhooks. I'm going to click on the Google Sheets icon in the Direct Integrations. Then I'm going to select Add Row to Sheet. It's going to prompt me to choose my Google Sheets account. I'm going to choose the correlating account that my Google Sheet lies within. I'm going to click Allow and then wait for that to load. I then need to select the sheet I've created, which as we saw was Membership Sign-up. And then I'm going to select Sheet 1. From here, it's going to provide me with those columns I just created. Now, to populate those with the submitter's response, I need to go over here and click on the icon. This will bring up all fields that are within my form, as well as the submission date, total amount, and submission ID. I'm going to select the correlating fields to populate those columns. Now, I'm going to click Send Test. But it is imperative before you test this integration setup that you have run a test submission of your form. This is because the integration test needs to pull real data to populate the sheet. So, go to the live view of your form by clicking on the eye icon we find at the top right. Then run a submission. Once completing that, you can click Send Test. While it tests, it returns for me success. So if we jump onto the membership sign-up sheet, we can see that my test submission has populated this sheet. Jumping back into the integration setup, we're going to click Finish Setup. This ensures that it is saved and is now working. Every time a user or submitter goes onto your form and runs a submission, your Google Sheet will now be populated with their results. It is imperative that you note any changes you make to your Google Sheet can affect the integration. Updates and edits must always be implemented on the integration as well. That's all from me. Have fun with the integrations and happy form making.